Right. Hold on. All right. So we're about to get the Chiefs Raiders game on. So TV remote. All right. About to get the game on. All right.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost, Sirius XM on us, and 0% financing for 72 months.
So yeah, here we go.
For 90 days on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
About to get this game started.
Small cell lung cancer can change everything, but your first treatment could be a chemo-free combination of 2 immunotherapies that works differently. It could mean a chance to live longer. Opdivo plus Yervoy is for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that is spread, tests positive for PD-L1, and does not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. It's the only FDA-approved combination of 2 immunotherapies. Opdivo plus Yervoy equals a chance for more time together, more family time, more quiet time. Opdivo and Yervoy can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, change in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or received chest radiation,
get the game started. Stop the commercials. Get the game started.
Opdivo plus Yervoy. Thank you to all those in our clinical trials.
It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes.
Oh, hold on.
Chief, let's get you out to Kansas City. What's our announcers? Iron Eagle, Charles Davis.
Alright, sorry about that. Here we go.
JB Blue Skies, sunny on this
Raiders and Chiefs.
City, where the Raiders and Chiefs will meet for the 126th time. This is a series that goes back to 1960. One team has set its sights on the #1 seed in the AFC. That would be Kansas City. The other team is just trying to stay afloat in the playoff race. That would be Las Vegas, as we set the scene here at Arrowhead. And welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. Ian Eagle along with Charles Davis.
There we go.
Evan Washburn joins us down on the sideline.
See if the Chiefs can beat the Raiders.
Rolling right now, but it's
Because the Raiders are a mess.
generating the positive headlines.
And for a lot of people who get
But
surprised
yeah.
when we talk about how the defense is carrying this team right now, you need to be reminded that when Steve Spagnuolo took over as defensive coordinator, they had a rough first half of his first year and got it together and led them to a Super Bowl. This team now has everyone in the right places. All their guys are healthy, and the continuity is showing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the big reasons why is Melvin Ingram. The acquisition of this defensive end from Pittsburgh has allowed Chris Jones to move inside the defensive tackle where he belongs. And those two,
what a physical presence they provide. All right, let's get more on the Chiefs with Evan.
Yeah, and as well as the defense has played over the last 5 games, the offense of the team.
Comment on the chat. Who do you think is going to win, Chiefs or Raiders? Honestly, I think it's going to be the Chiefs.
Defenses have figured them out because guys are getting open. So it's not a scheme issue. The areas of concern, though, are the drops, the penalties, and the turnovers. He does feel like those are curable. As for Patrick Mahomes, he's pointing to guys like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, saying it's all about winning. They were judged on the result. And he added that his job right now, as well as that defense is playing, is just to make sure he doesn't put this offense and the team in a bad position.
And Evan, just to add to that, Andy Reid is looking for balance, as we know, and they like what they're starting to see from the combination of Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Darrell Williams. Both of them had their moments last week. Meanwhile, for this Las Vegas squad, let's be blunt, they're very desperate. Their margin for error is extremely slim right now, and they have followed this very familiar script. Getting off to good starts, which they did in 2019. They did it last season. They did it again this season. But getting to the finish line, that has been an entirely different issue for the Raiders. Derek Carr told us in preparation.
Yeah, because the Raiders are a mess with John Gruden, Mayock, Henry Ruggs, all that stuff. The Raiders aren't going to the playoffs. They're not.
Push the ball downfield even without Darren Waller, and then when they throw it short, those receivers have to get more out of it, make people miss in the open field. But bottom line, Deshaun Jackson, a couple shots downfield would be nice.
And you just alluded to it, the injuries for Las Vegas. This is a long list. Waller missing his second straight game. Big hit defensively. Denzel Perriman, who has been a tackling machine for the Raiders, he's out with an ankle injury.
Yeah.
Carl Nassib out as well with a knee injury. Coming up, the opening kick. We count down from Kansas City. The Raiders and the Chiefs on CBS.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
Go.
This is quite honestly going to be interesting.
Weekdays on CBS.
This winter, before you subject your head and face to extreme wind and cold, you need to check out the Uberchuke. The Uberchuke not only keeps your head warm, it keeps your face and neck warm with the built-in mask. It's there when you need it, gone when you don't. Uberchuke, made in Michigan. Get yours today at uberchuke.com. The hat that will save your face.
Chevy is taking people lots of places this holiday.
Yeah.
We're going to find the perfect trade.
Let me know in the chat. Who do you guys think is going to win, Chiefs or Raiders?
For the price you see, the price you pay.
Happy holiday from Set.
Find new places, find new roads. Very well qualified buyers may also be eligible to get 2.49% financing plus $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. And you may qualify for $500 bonus cash on most Silverado 1500 crew cab pickups when you find your red tag.
You thought the beef and cheddar couldn't get any more delicious. And then Arby's added bacon to it. And you thought, oh, okay, but it can't get any better than that. And then Arby's made them 2 for $6. And then you thought, okay, but it can't get any better than that. And you were right. Arby's, we have the meat.
At Coronado, cleaning out your garage has never been easier. The demand for pre-owned vehicles is on the rise, and we're ready to offer you top dollar for your car, truck, or SUV. The process is simple. Bring your vehicle to any of our locations and have it appraised by one of our professionals.
Can they just stop the commercials and have the game start
and walk
already?
away with money in your pocket.
It's
Replace
crazy.
the garage clutter with cash right now. Only at Coronado.
Regardless of where your pain starts,
Hey, Grant. Welcome to
Apex is where it ends. At Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness Center, our experts will provide a personal health care experience by tailoring our programs to each individual's needs. Our therapists are passionate about helping you overcome your injuries and prevent future damage. High-quality care with a personal touch. Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness Center.
Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, Valley News Live First Alert Storm Team.
Alright, here we go. SMH stands for Super Mario, however, National stands for Super Mario Logan.
We are ready to go.
Oh god, that mascot's creepy. Yeah, we don't talk about it enough here.
All the action, including the opening kick, when we return. Week 14 of the NFL.
Okay, JB, good game. Good meal tonight?
Yeah, definitely. Cool. See you later.
Pass it!
Blurry, yeah, I honestly don't know how to fix that.
Oi! Keep it down! No! You keep it down!
This commercial's weird.
I can't stand mine either.
Introducing High-Low, FanDuel's new free game. Just pick the teams you think will score the highest and lowest in 4 categories for a chance to win $1 million. Here to make their weekly picks are Phil and Boomer.
All righty, I'll start with total scoring for the high. Give me the Packers. Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears, as he said, and I think they're going to light it up again at home. Now, for the low, I'm going to take the Jaguars. What a mess they are. They average just 15 points per game this season. That's second fewest in the NFL. All right, Boomer, good picks by you. I'll take the sacks for the high. Give me the Browns. They play Baltimore, has given up the most sacks in the NFL this year. And for the low, I'll take the Falcons. They have 4 fewer sacks than anyone in the NFL this season.
It's not too late. Make your picks for a shot at our $1 million grand prize. You still got about 15 minutes to enter. Just go to FanDuel.com/high-low.
This is going to be a good game.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Oh, I can hear the Tomahawk chop. Oh.
An hour ago, the Raiders, Yannick Ngakoue, gathering his teammates right on the logo here at Arrowhead. As mentioned, Raiders are struggling. They dropped 4 of their last 5. They're looking for some form of juice to get this season back in the right direction and to stay in the playoff chase.
Never understood the logo thing because as soon as the ball is kicked off, you run over the logo the entire game.
It's true.
But in sports, it does mean something. Defending your turf, defending your logos, defending your
Yes,
identity.
the logos are right past it. I don't know why people do that. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Last meeting, Week 10, Kansas City, a 41-14 victory. They held the Raiders to 299 yards of offense. Kansas City won the toss. They deferred.
And here we go. Kickoff on our way. And the game has officially started. The Raiders are going to take it down the field, down to the 25.
Push to the 25-yard line by Marcus Kemp. First man to get there for KC. So Derek Carr, who came into Arrowhead last year and led the Raiders to a come-from-behind victory, trying to do the same. When we asked him about the approach, Charles, he said, got to be aggressive, nothing fancy, go do what we're capable of doing.
And absolutely, and if I'm Greg Olsen, the offensive coordinator, along with that, they are no longer a running football team. They talk about it all the time. They get their damage done when Derek Carr is at his best, pushing the ball downfield. They had no offensive rhythm to start the game last week against Washington.
Right down the field, and that's going to be a loss.
Kansas City got the ball. Touchdown. The recovery by Mike Hughes.
Touchdown already on the first play for the Chiefs.
You can't start the game better than that defensively.
And for Kansas City, I think it started in the interior. Chris Jones just
Look at that, a fumble.
There's Jared Reed, the
The pickup, oh my God.
By Jones and the rest of the defensive front, including himself. He pops the ball straight, and Mike Hughes picks it up and dances in. The Raiders go from dancing on a logo to to go into their bench saying, what happened because Kansas City is dancing in their end zone.
That was crazy.
Coming into this game, the Kansas City defense. Not only has it carried its own weight, it's actually provided the jolt for this 5-game winning streak. And you're not going to get a better example than that right out of the gate.
And look at where they did on the offensive
Wow.
line. You talk about a jolt. They absolutely destroyed
That was
the offensive
crazy.
line of the Raiders. There was Jones 95 driving John Simpson back into the backfield. Every one of those guys in red won their battle against the guy in white. Got upfield, got into the backfield. Jacobs, no chance, and then Jared Reed punches it free.
So the Chiefs are already up 7-0. They're about to kick it back off to the Raiders.
In 4 straight games.
On the first play. That is
17
crazy.
seconds in. Josh Jacobs, one of the leaders of this Raiders squad, one of the guys that we talked to when we asked him about the approach. He said he pushed a little harder in practice this week with the guys, focusing on the small details in preparation for this big game. Well, holding on to the football is a pretty big detail.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that you're supposed to take for granted because you do a time in and time out. Instead, it turns into a huge deal right out of the gate. And here we are, kicking off again.
I feel like we just did this.
You wouldn't react to it.
Oh my God, they fumble again, but this time it goes out of bounds for the Raiders. What
The Raiders
the? Really?
get out of their own way to open up this game.
Well, that's 2 mistakes in the kicking game from Tyron Johnson because even on the first kickoff, he handled it cleanly, but he was a few yards into the end zone. Should have stayed in there and gotten the ball to 25. They didn't even get back there. Here, we're just signed to the active roster.
Alright, so it's first down again for the Raiders.
Line of scrimmage will be the 11th, already in a 7-0 hole. Jacobs single set back. First down 1. They give it
First down.
They drives across
It's
the
going to be
50-yard line.
gain of
And brought down after
6.
a gain
I don't
of
know.
5.
5.
Offensively,
So it's second down.
Raiders squad's
Second down
offensive
and
line has been a work in progress
five.
throughout the season, and we're in week number 14. The backs and receivers, they need big plays, and oftentimes they need those big plays to get everybody juiced up on the sideline. They'd like to avoid that and just drive down the field and score touchdowns, get in the red zone, and execute. It hasn't been happening consistently enough for Las Vegas.
Second and 5. Throw, pass, incomplete.
Deshaun Jackson. And it's incomplete by Hughes with the coverage. Defensively for Kansas City, after the rough start to the season, all the question marks, boy, have they ever recovered. And Melvin Ingram's been a big reason why the acquisition from Pittsburgh really gave part of it as well. And in the secondary, L'Jarius Sneed not available, dealing with personal issues. Rashad Fenton steps in.
Alright. Third and 5 for the Raiders.
Guy package here for Kansas City. 3rd and 5. Underneath, catch, and first down. Grabbed by Hunter Retro.
That's not a flag.
What is it?
That is not a flag. It looks like a little piece of marking. Something he probably used to separate things, and it's that tail across the field.
I have to fight every instant to say
Penalty.
not a flag on the field.
Well, 2 things on that last play, Number 1,
Okay, that was
this
weird.
is going to be a factor today. We're seeing how the ball is moving. Number 2, the Raiders picking up a 3rd down on their initial try there, something that's sorely needed. This team has not picked up 3rd down well in the last 4 games.
From the 22.
First down, and Derek Carr's going to get sacked.
Chris Jones, Melvin Ingram, dynamic duo for Kansas City.
We talked about them the entire
Okay.
week, and these 2 working in tandem. Jones 95, Ingram 24. They end up separating a little bit. Jones first, Ingram to follow. And Ingram, he provides not just a good dance move, but that physical presence, that extra toughness. He came off at a perfect time for this defense, paying big dividends early.
He told us he felt like it was a good fit from day 1. He said the team has the same mentality that I have. Just go out, be a playmaker. 2nd and 17. Take it. Carr, dump it. Shuttle. Incomplete. And this has been a shaky start for the Raiders. And Josh Jacobs having his problems.
Yeah, there's probably Willie Gay as a huge one, number 50. You mentioned him being healthy and Gay back in the lineup. His speed was sensational on that play. Ran it quickly, triggered, and was right on the spot with the ball trying to deliver.
Nothing advantage.
All right,
Patrick Mahomes
here we go.
and the Chiefs trying to make it 6 wins in a row. First quarter action continues on CBS.
So, Chiefs will get the ball after the commercial break.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand anywhere. Look, Serena Williams, Matrix. Serena, Matrix. Serena, Matrix.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
Texas State Farm. Thanks for the great rate on my insurance, man.
Wait, Life said Byron got the Patrick price? Thought that was our thing.
Thanks for the killer rate, Jake.
Trey Betty got it too?
Patrick. State Farm
Mahomes.
offers rates that
He's got it too.
Even my man handstand.
Thanks again, Jake. Up top.
I'm gonna go work out these fillings.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twist. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Every road has its challenges. We say, bring them on. At Honda, we engineer each vehicle to outthink obstacles, to overcome difficult conditions. We engineer them for drivers who are
So, Chiefs are up 7-0 on the update.
rise to the challenge with a rugged
They actually scored in the first play of the game.
pilot and CRV.
Merry Christmas! It's time to celebrate with a CBS original movie, A Christmas Proposal, tonight on CBS.
Oh, so CBS is doing Hallmark chick flicks now? Okay. Stupid.
In our chat with Patrick Mahomes, he said, look, I feel like I can play better, but I also know it's about winning games, and that's what we're doing. So the priorities are certainly in order for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
And understanding how well his defense has been playing, it's not important to him. There's no best step up right now either.
So first down for the Chiefs. That's
Edwards-Helaire,
short gain.
Quentin Jefferson, first man there for Vegas. On his offensive line, give a lot of credit to Creed Humphrey, rookie out of Oklahoma. Patrick Mahomes said he's gotten a lot of experience this year. He's just a good old Oklahoma boy that wears Crocs a lot.
If you're Creed Humphrey side, you can wear them if you want.
Edwards-Helaire couldn't quite get the running start he was looking for. Held to a 1-yard pickup. Jonathan Hankins there defensively for Vegas.
Turn
On the
7.
defensive line, when you've got Ngakoue and you've got Crosby, you've got the attention of the opposing quarterback. But No Denzel Perriman, more time for Devon Diablo, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. Lordy was standing out on special teams. And they do have Trayvon Mullen Jr. back in action. Hasn't played since October 4th with a foot injury.
Mahomes, so it's going to be incomplete, 4th down, and Chiefs are going to punt.
Dallin 11 there for Vegas and a 3-and-out for KC.
And what a settling defensive stand there for the Raiders. That was a huge help for this team. And on 3rd down, there's one to try and double Travis Kelce with a
Mark this moment in time and celebrate every gift. Get 0 down special financing with the Kay Jewelers credit card.
We're going to announce the winner right here on location. This is the finale of Survivor.
It's going to be a wild finish.
Who wins season 41? The 2-hour season finale of Survivor, followed by a deep dive into the season with a Survivor after show. Wednesday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Kay Jewelers. Celebrate every kiss with Kay. Aggressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And
Great first on IR. Jacobs doesn't have a lot of room to work with and leads in for a 1-yard pickup. Bolton and Gay combine on the hit.
And as we talked about in the NFL today, leading into this, Melvin Ingram and Chris Jones have become a heck of a duo. They're there on a twist here early in the game. They get to Derek Carr. Look at Melvin Ingram, number 24, walking around. Now he ends up inside Chris Jones and passes out the defensive end. Jones wins the battle big time against Brandon Marshall, right tackle.
Well, there's penalty flags down on the play.
Holding 89. Holding 89. Let's find out whether Andy wants it or not.
I'm not sure if Brad knows his mic is on. Yes. This is like Enrico Palazzo.
Holding. Offense, number 89. 10-yard penalty. Still second down. That's right by vintage. When you went there, you went right by wheelhouse. And take a look right in front of you, right there. Brian Edwards, 89, holding on Tyrann Mathieu, the all-pro safety. Player who's very comfortable up near the line of scrimmage, go deep in the secondary, and cover man for man. You name it, number 32 gets it done.
So Mariota in there. Obviously, the Raiders are just looking for something right now. If it's a trick play, if it's something that can throw Kansas City's defense off.
And here we go.
Continue to be an issue for the Raiders. Second most in the NFL behind Dalvin. Throws it, and it's Mr. Dependable, Hunter Renfrow. The Astros out, and he said, "I'm not sure he gets enough credit for just how talented he is." Everybody says, "Oh, hard worker." He said, "You watch him take what he does, yards after the catch, amazing, and how he consistently separates from."
So it's 3rd and 11 for Vegas. Chiefs defense is going to be loud. Carr looking, he is going to get sacked.
Now, penalty marker is down. Holding. Defense, number 35. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down. Wow. Charvarius Ward calls for the hold, and the Raiders' drive remains alive.
So the Raiders hurt themselves with penalties. Kansas City's going to get the ball in great field position, great momentum off of the sack. They hurt themselves by a hold in the secondary, giving the Raiders an automatic first down. So now this Raiders offense, what do they do with it? First and second down yardage, vital. They cannot live in 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8. That's what Kansas City brings up their bounce.
And here we go, first down for the Raiders.
For the Raiders to work with, motion man and St. Jones. Take the jet sweep, Carr. First down throw to Hunter Renfrow, and he drives it downfield for 16.
Beautiful throw by Carr. You just mentioned Hunter Renfrow and his ability to get open downfield, find the soft spot in the zone.
3-0 between Dallas and Washington.
And what we saw right there, I believe, is the formula for the Raiders in this ballgame. You can show play action. You can kind of give a hit to the running game.
How is Houston being Seattle right now? Doesn't make sense. 7-3.
Spin move by Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down by Jaron Reed after the gain of 3. Send it down to Evan.
And guys, I think the velocity on those passes is going to have to be the recipe. It's a gusting wind. You've already mentioned it with some debris on the field. It's coming from the Raiders sideline directly into the face of the Chiefs sideline. Obviously impacts the kicking game. We've seen some balls lost it, can impact that as well.
Yeah, you look at the weather forecast and it's all high at 55, sunny sky. And then you get out here and you realize the wind is whipping. In Kansas City, -6. Jacobs again, looking for a hole. And they're going to whistle this one dead with a pile there. 3-yard gain for Josh Jacobs. Had the fumble on the first play from scrimmage and now trying to get him into the rhythm offensively.
Yeah, I would expect there to be a ton of rhythm with it. It'll be a lot of carries like that. It's interesting. And when that carry accomplished, was to set up 3rd and short. Now you're about 3rd and 3. This is where you have a chance to have success against the Kansas.
3rd and 3 for the Raiders.
3rd down for the Raiders. 4 receivers set. Shotgun formation.
Carr gonna be sacked.
Sacked again. Kansas City is setting a physical example with Clark and Wilson.
And let's see if anyone's even open downfield for Derek Carr, because up front, everyone won on the defensive line for Kansas. Stop it right there. Who's open? No one. Then you go back to the backfield, and that's why they got it.
So the Raiders will punt it with A.J. Cole. Nicole Hardman.
The Chiefs are about to get the ball back.
Coming out to the 20-yard line. Ends up a 60-yard punt, a net of 40. Raiders trail the Chiefs 7-0 in the first.
Wake up. the new fragrance, PR. At Macy's,
Oh,
the
that's so
fragrance
dumb.
destination.
Who's on it with Jardiance?
We're 25 million prescriptions strong.
We're managing type 2 diabetes.
And
Heart rate.
We're working up a sweat before coffee and saying no thanks to a box of trees.
Jardiance is a once daily pill that can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease. So it can help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And Jardiance lowers A1C.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction, and don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack?
We're on it.
We're on it with Jardiance.
Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year with a lineup of brand trucks built to serve.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
On the next Southpark exclusive event, I will do everything I can to stop Kyle.
Don't you understand? This could change the world. People are really trying to go back in time.
We're from the future. Southpark, the exclusive event.
Oh my God, South Park.
Only on Paramount Plus.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good.
Follow the Dutton family west in the new epic Paramount Plus original series 1883, a Yellowstone origin story starring Academy Award nominee Sam Elliott, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill. 1883 streaming December 19th exclusively on Paramount Plus. Yes, sir. I know you and Evan are ready to go. Two tight ends. Flip it up. Walk Liberty Lair. And it dishes out some punishment as he crosses the 25-yard line for 6.
So it's second down for the Chiefs.
On this Kansas City offense, Charles, you've looked at the tape, you've watched past games. What are your impressions coming into this one? Of course, the Chiefs are riding a 5-game winning streak. The defense is getting a lot of the attention and focus.
Yeah, and deservedly so. This offense is just a matter of that patience factor.
Second and 4.
Patient and taking the check down to the shorter road. They got to go ahead and believe it. And
Deep pass. God, oh my God.
Downfield grab as Mahomes was getting hit by Ngakoue. 44 yards on the reception.
And that's what kids, you were asking about Kansas City. Listen, take the check down. Take
That was
the short
crazy.
down,
Oh
but
my
when it
God.
doesn't present, you take it. And on the outside, and look at it, with Mahomes taking the shot from Ngakoue and still seeing it all the way downfield. Trayvon Mullen has been on IR since October 9th. Back playing his first game, making his first start. Nicole Hardman got what we would call stutter and go, kind of a stop and go route. And Mahomes found it downfield.
First down, Mahomes looking, throwing, out of bounds, incomplete.
Max Crosby with the pressure, and that's something that we said quite a bit over the course of this season. That's what he's done.
They came in with 56 pressures. Now, for me, I always end up getting different numbers from different places about the counts, right? So the number I went with was 56 pressures. I don't care where Drake came from. It's a lot of pressures. You don't see as many sacks as you might expect. But the pressure on the quarterback often makes him alter what he's trying to do downfield. He did that as well with Mahomes on that play.
5 sacks for Crosby. He's been stuck on that number for quite a while. And Ngakoue, leader of the team with 8.
Second and 10, throw or give to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And it'll be third down.
Edwards-Helaire, 2-yard pickup, where we talked to Clyde about how things are going for him. He said, physically I had to recover. He was on IR. The mental part was the hard part. That was the frustrating part. He had to remind himself, don't let the physical affect the mental. And he said he came back in a pretty good mindset to get back to action.
Went through it last year, so that gave him a little extra experience. Understood. You do have to heal up. You can't just mentally rush it all the time.
Darrell Williams is in there, off to the side of Mahomes.
3rd and 8 for the Chiefs. Throws downfield and incomplete. Penalty flag down.
Defenders, which you better get used to. Everybody is sending 2 defenders this way. Penalty marker on the far side of the field at the 24. But that was thrown up into double coverage because Mahomes thought he had a free play.
Outside. Defense, number 91. Flag yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
He felt the jump by Ngakwe. He saw the penalty flags coming out. Knew he had a free play, so he wasn't being reckless with the football there. He was like, hey, this is free. I got a chance. Let me give my guy an opportunity downfield. There's Ngakwe, 91, jumping off. Mahomes knows he's got the play in his pocket now. Let's see if we can get something cheap downfield. Give it a shot.
So it's 3rd and 3 for the Chiefs.
Driving the long pass to Nicole Hardman.
First down, touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Is he doing the gritty? He was just doing Justin Jefferson's gritty. What? Okay, I'll take it. As a Vikings fan, I appreciate it.
It's all about this guy right here, because watch what Travis Kelce does in scheming this play. See that? He just walls off number 42, Corey Littleton, and that allows Williams into the flat with a little swing pass. That was like a well-executed basketball pick by a Missouri Tiger or a Kansas Jayhawk.
Extra point up and good. So it's 14-0 Chiefs.
5 plays, 80 yards. Celebration for the Chiefs. They've got a 14-0 lead.
There's no better feeling than a win. Except for BetMGM win. Goodbye. Woo! That one hurt good. You feel that? Now you're winning with the king.
This season is too big for just red. It's the holidays, and we're bringing all of the colors. Ooh, this is lit. What's up, little people? All of the colors, all of the gifts. Happy holidays from Old Navy.
Look at that Starbucks.
Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash backing for the holidays with Chase Freedom Unlimited. I'm going to cash back on the gingerbread house.
Ooh, I've got little people inside.
And a snow globe.
Oh, I wish I lived in there.
You know, I can't believe you lost enough, Kevin. The holiday tradition. That it is.
I'm sorry, if you lose the same person for 30 years, you are a horrible parent. Honestly, Kevin McAllister should be in Child Protective Services after all the times that his parents have left him home alone.
Sponsored by BetMGM, the king of sportsbook. And by Old Navy. Happy holiday.
Darrell Williams gets the touchdown on the swing pass from Patrick Mahomes. Williams did against Las Vegas back in Week 10. And he's given Kansas City a 14.
So they're going to kick it off now. The Chiefs are going to kick it off back to the Raiders.
Just 2 games behind KC in the AFC West.
Rick Johnson knocked over a little bit to his right because of the way the ball curved up the wind on the
to honor the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award recognizes NFL players who have exhibited excellence on the field and whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. This year's nominees for the Raiders, Darren Waller; for the Chiefs, Tyrann Mathieu. So many contributions from both, including Waller serving and sharing nutritious meals with elementary school students, also hosted a youth football camp. Mathieu, through his Tyrann Mathieu Foundation, has long been focused on uplifting communities, which includes donating food and mentoring and providing for youth. NFL Man of the Year will be announced in the week. NFL Honors Thursday, February 3rd. Learn more. Go to NFL.com/Man of the Year.
And, that's an easy first down for the Raiders right there.
Downfield on a catch and run, and he outraces Willie Gay for 14.
Exactly what they needed to, because they've got to gain yardage first and second down to keep this defense at bay for Kansas City. First play of the game, -3 yards. That was a fumble by Jacobs. Then they had 5 yards on their second first down opportunity, 1 yard on their third one. Now they pick up a first down on this one.
Jacobs had 9 catches last week, and that was tough long.
First down for the Raiders. Carr gonna hand off to Jacobs.
Up the middle for 3. Derek Nottie will get credit for the tackle. NFL Today update. Send it to New York. JB and the coach.
Up first for this season for Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, his first receiving touchdown comes from Baker Mayfield from 9 yards out. Cleveland Browns have taken a 10-0 lead over Baltimore.
Cleveland Browns up 10-0 over the Baltimore Ravens. That should be good because they are still salty because of what Art Modell did to them.
It is tight in the AFC North, and the Browns trying to make it even tighter. 5 receiver set, 2nd and 7. Whips it to Zay Jones. He somehow secured it on his shoulder, but had to settle for a 2-yard pickup because Ward was ready to pounce.
A really good catch. And as we started this game, you referenced the margin of error for the Raiders being very thin. When that ball's on the front shoulder of Zay Jones, you have a chance to turn forward and pick up additional yardage. Now you're out of third down. You got a first down.
3rd and 5 for the Raiders.
Very precise in everything they do in this ball game.
They're down in 5, under 2 minutes to go. First quarter. Carr looking.
Incomplete, and the Raiders are going to have to punt again.
And the defense was strong from Tyrann Mathieu.
And what's interesting already in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, Dr. Raiders, do I want to go for it here? That sounds crazy in a game like this, but you're already down 14. Your offense is struggling. You get the ball right back to Mahomes and crew. The right play, pump the ball away. But when you're playing Kansas City, you have to take a little counterintuitive.
And they're going to punt it away. It's going to be deep, and Chiefs going to run it. Number 17 going down to the 19-yard line. For Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs will have a first down.
Makes the play on special teams. Mahomes and the Chiefs already up 14-0, looking for more.
What if I was an overly enthusiastic personal trainer? Could I still get the Patrick price?
Yep. State Farm has rates that fit any budget.
Sweet.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Infinitely woman. J'adore. What a parfum intime. Dior.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
It starts with a mother's determination to treat her baby's eczema and grows into a family business that helps thousands more. It starts with an Army vet's dream of studying the stars and grows into a new career as an astrophysicist. It starts with an engineer's desire to start over and grows into an award-winning restaurant that creates local jobs. They learn how on YouTube. What will you learn?
Excuse me, I'm looking for a low mileage SUV with a V8. Excuse me, do you have any V8 SUVs, bro?
Bro, I've got a sick SUV back here. Has your name all over it. Never be ignored at a dealership again.
V8? Yeah? Nice.
Buy your car entirely online on Vroom.com.
Welcome back. GEHC Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. 4-0 lead for the Chiefs.
First down 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes gonna throw it to Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And he crosses the
on his leg down.
A flag down. 7-yard gain. Corey Littleton ranging over to make the tackle. Illegal man downfield there for Kansas City. The timing of that play was a little bit odd. It was off all the way from the beginning because it appeared to be a run play call. Didn't execute the run with the jet sweep. Then when he threw it, they got lined up blocking downfield.
Yeah.
You know, they moved their way downfield. They think the ball's going to be moved via ground.
8-year veteran Brad Allen.
62. 5-yard penalty. Still first down. And it's Joe Tooney called on the penalty, so back it up to the 15-yard line with 1:28 to play in this opening quarter. Derek Gore is in there for Kansas City, but he's not going to line up in the backfield. He'll line up on the outside out of Louisiana Monroe. Shotgun formation for Mahomes.
Mahomes is going to get sacked right there.
The 12-yard line. It looked like he was trying to back his way out of trouble, but Cleveland Burrow gets to the quarterback.
And he has that one from the top of your screen, number 99 in white. Excellent bull rush against Andrew Wiley. Walks him all the way back into Patrick Mahomes. The number 4 overall selection when he came out of Clemson in 2019. Hasn't had many big days in the NFL. Doesn't play a lot of snaps. But I believe last time he was here, he had 2 snaps.
Yep.
So it's 2nd and 18 for the Chiefs.
Here for the Raiders on 2nd and 18. See if Mahomes can get Kelsey involved. Mahomes looking, splits it, catch on the middle by Tyreek Hill, and looks to the outside with that raw speed to pick up extra yards. So that's a 10-yard catch and run, and now they'll face 3rd down.
And the extra yards made it 3rd manageable. Because right there where he catches the football, that is 3rd and very long. But with the Jets and getting the ankle and getting it upfield, now they get an opportunity. 3rd and 7 for them.
Tyreek Hill is now 36 yards away from 1,000 on the season. That was his 87th.
And that will mark the end of the first quarter. The score, Chiefs 14, Raiders nothing.
Head to the second quarter.
Looking good.
Feeling good. I just found all these cars on the Auto Trader. Now wait for the best part there, Microwave. A dealer is going to deliver this car to our home.
Never leave home. Never leave home.
Oh, there is one thing I can't do from home.
Someone stop him!
With the Lowe's home team, you can go for it. Go big. And afford the best. With the Lowe's home team, you'll win the home game.
Try out the Lowe's home team today.
Bring it, everyone.
Kyle wrote there's literally nothing to do but play games in VR. Well, Kyle, how about experiencing a couple of years on the ISS?
Whoa, you guys seen this?
Kyle doesn't get it.
Man, what are we going to do now?
You can raise your credit scores instantly with experience.
Really? Hey, I'm up 13 points. And I got approved for a great credit card, too.
Boost your credit scores.
Yeah, I wanted to hold your phone out when you're upside down on a roller coaster. You're going to drop your phone and then it's going to break.
Are we in nature? Is that a tree?
This gone extra.
So cold.
But this gold is extra warm. Because Omni Heat Infinity uses thousands of gold dots to reflect more of your body heat.
Where are they all?
Cheers to that. Omni Heat Infinity from Columbia. The gold standard of warmth.
coverage and security grade.
I gotta help them.
Where are you, Louie?
Somebody has to go get the bad guy, sweetheart. Look, new FBI Most Wanted at a special time, Tuesday on CBS, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Las Vegas Raiders a minus 44 at point differential at first quarter scoring, at second worst in the NFL to Jacksonville. As we start the second quarter,
So it's 3rd and 8 for the Chiefs at the start of the second quarter.
Mahomes, plenty of time, 3rd and 8.
And that is caught for a first down from Tyreek Hill. Across the 40 for 20 yards. And yeah, first down Chiefs. And we're an hour into the live show. Holy crap.
When guys get downfield, eventually turn into man-to-man. And the move that he put on him downfield to turn Jonathan Abram, number 24, he essentially beat the man-to-man and he ended that for a nice delivery from Mahomes.
Second catch of the day for Hill. Gets underway here in the second. Mahomes working over the middle. Chelsea chewing up yards to the 40-yard line. Hit down low by Mullen. Give him 19 on the reception.
Got him working inside, just finds the open part of the zone, and the ball is delivered perfectly, and he gets upfield quickly. Watch how fast he transitions from the catch and becomes the runner. That's that yards after catch that Travis Kelce gives you to take him over 1,000 yards almost every
So it's first down and 10 for the Chiefs.
With at least 70 catches. Last time these two teams met, 9 catches, 119 yards. Back to the ground. Strong run by Williams. 7 yards. Physical style, good size, willing to get dirty.
Watch everybody get upfield and get on their guys and create this opening for Darrell Williams. Look at 62. Leading up in the middle was Blake Bell, number 81, the tight end coming from outside in to get it done. Feel the momentum change after that third down play. 3rd and 8, they pick it up right back to the
2nd and 3 for the Chiefs.
straightaway fast run there by Darrell Williams.
Second down and 3. Mahomes sells the
Mahomes gonna run, throw, caught, downfield. That is going to be a first down and goal for the Chiefs. Down at the 5-yard line.
Waiting patiently. And one of the things he's really been working on about Patrick Mahomes is staying in the pocket, maintaining that presence there, and finding ways to deliver the football and not just take off and go as quickly as he was before. That was an opportunity to exit, keep the play alive, as you described, now Byron Pringle downfield. I think the rhythm that they're playing with is much better when he's in the pocket 4 and outside of it left.
That is going to be a touchdown Chiefs. It's already 21-0.
Lifted outside, there's big Orlando Brown 57. Joe Tooney ends up climbing to the second level, taking on Nate Hobbs, the defensive back. Watch Tooney 62 right there. Look at what he does. Getting up there, one, almost ends up getting a second, but Hilaire handles Torrey Little to himself and dances in for the third score of the game for Kansas City.
Extra point time for...
Extra point up and good. 21-0.
It's been a dance-a-thon for the Chiefs. Touch of the shutout.
Superpowers from a Spider-Man. I could use some help showing the world how Liberty Mutual customizes their car insurance. I'm okay. Pay for what you need.
Idiot.
Only in theaters December 17th.
Each McDonald's Crispy Juicy Tender Chicken Sandwich comes with juicy pickles. Although some may prefer to remove them, we don't understand you. But we respect you. McDonald's Crispy Chicken Sandwich.
So yeah, Chiefs easily winning this game. It's already up 21-0 in the second quarter.
Okay.
The way this keeps going, I don't think I can probably stream the whole game. I don't know.
What is your name? Stanton Carlisle.
From Academy Award-winner Guillermo del Toro.
People are desperate to tell you who they are. Desperate to be seen.
Comes a dark jewel of an American saga. Nightmare Alley is gorgeous and fantastically sinister.
But you fool people said they saw themselves.
Bradley Cooper's performance is riveting.
She's not as hard to read as you think.
And Kate Blanchett delivers a knockout in one of the best films of the year.
Let the mirror show you who you are.
Nightmare Alley, rated R. Only in theaters Friday.
Well, can I... Go to NFLShop.com for a special offer. Why are these shows hitting all the right notes?
Because I'm famous!
It's thoroughly charming and drop dead funny.
No, I guess if you're not gasping at that, you're simply not a gasper.
TV's #1 new comedy. Ghosts. Catch up on demand and streaming on Paramount+.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Go. Touchdown for Edwards-Helaire, 7 plays, 80 yards, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. The Kansas City offense is averaging 11 yards per play in this first half.
Chiefs are going to kick it off back to the Raiders.
Could be an issue today because of the wind.
And
Butker will hold this time to stay. Because if it doesn't, someone's going to have to hold it. You get the 2 chances.
Yeah.
Get 2. And then you get a holder. Myron Johnson is standing at the goal line. And the Raiders are just looking for something to get them going.
So they're going to kick it off to Oakland, or Vegas.
Just at the last moment. Okay, who's it going to be? They have a designated guy. I believe Mike Hughes. Just on the approach. The wind can be very cruel. Yeah, at least the wind didn't Charlie Brown it. Didn't lose it. You know, he did. He got it before he got up there to kick. So it will be Hughes holding it this time, and Butker gets himself ready. His team up 21-0. And that's going to be
So they're going down the field.
the other way, and he's very short of the 25-yard line. To help people affected by the southern and Midwest tornadoes, text tornadoes to 90999 to give $10 to the American Red Cross Southern and Midwest Tornadoes Relief. Our thoughts going out to everybody in that region. And if you have some money to spare, please consider giving to American Red Cross. Raiders playing from behind once again. Scoring touchdowns in the first half has been a challenge.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
And he comes out of bounds after a gain of 7. Mike Hughes in coverage. So far, that opening possession, maybe the worst way you could possibly start. Fumble, return for a touchdown, and punt for the Raiders. And for the Raiders on offense, who else would Burgess besides Hunter Renfrow in the pass game? With no Darren Waller, will there be anyone else that gets the attention of Derek Carr? We know he has an incredible connection with Renfrow. That's going to be spread a little bit. Who else can shake 3 downfield and create a play?
Carr downfield, that's a fumble.
Another Raider turnover. This won't even be a case of whether it's a fumble or not because the ball popped in the air, so it's free game. You know, sometimes we wonder, is it a fumble or is it a catch and then the ball hits the ground?
but it never hits the ground, so it's not picked up as a turnover or takeaway. It just stays in the air and turns into an interception. Nice job on the backside by Sorensen. Popping the ball.
Okay, this game is over. If the Chiefs score, I think I'm just going to be done. Like,
Safety and taking it the other way. Back-to-back weeks for Sorensen on it. Big pick six last week. Another big play there.
75-yard pick six for Sorensen. Now Matthew gets the turnover, and the Chiefs take over at the 39.
First down for the Chiefs.
So that's 5 straight games with multiple turnovers forced by the Kansas City defense.
Give you a tack right here on play if you want to try to put downtown and pick up something big. That's the Kansas City personality.
Two tight ends in this formation. It will be a running play, and Edwards-Helaire sneaks through. And hanging on for dear life, Divine Diablo. 7-yard gain, but it could have easily gone all the way.
Yeah, he hung on for dear life and maybe near 6. Keep him from those 6 points that you've been referencing there. Good push by the offensive line. Trey Smith, the rookie out of Tennessee, with an excellent block, and Helaire almost sneaks through. And there's the man of the hour for Kansas City, Steve Spagnuolo, defensive coordinator. First 5 weeks of the season, people were questioning things. All of a sudden, bang, Mark once again.
First down.
Down low, on high, secures the football for the first down.
And that drop there wasn't for the first down. Normally, Travis Kelce gives that first down point signal. That football drop, mic drop move, that was telling them, hey, you can pop me twice like that. You didn't get to me. You know how boxers shake their heads no after a big hit, like you didn't get to me? That was Travis Kelce's move right there. Yeah, okay. Give me twice like that, but look at this. I'm still up, and I got the ball.
Well, it was the mark of the second quarter. Give it to Hartman. Couldn't get around Diablo, so the playing time has increased because of the injuries for Divine Diablo, who's got a lot of confidence. This was a high school wide receiver, a college safety, and now playing linebacker in the NFL.
Tells you how the game has changed because he was drafted specifically to be a linebacker. This isn't a move to move into that direction. That was, hey, we saw the body type, we saw the length, the way the game is played, we saw the speed on the field at that position. They drafted him just for that, and he's starting to come on.
Shotgun on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, Mahomes throws.
And he works it to the sideline against Muller. 8-yard pickup. NFL Today update. JB, Coach Callen.
Bill, talk about hooping. Now Baker Mayfield going to hooping Austin Hooper from 1 yard out, 17-0 Cleveland all over Baltimore. One of the many sports that Iron Eagle covers so well. Back to Iron Eagle.
I thought that was for me the whole time, JB. I don't know. Like you're thinking of me. That's what I thought.
He said hooping, I knew he was coming to you.
3rd down and 1. And
They're down 1. Chiefs just going down the field. Like, honestly, like, I was expecting this to be a game, but I think it's just going to stop if the Chiefs score. Like,
He got moved back a little bit on the initial pop, but he never gave up on the play. And Creed Humphrey is a wrestler, high school wrestler, kept in the state finals, understands leverage, and continues to compete. Wrestlers never give up on the play. Drop the hip and get driving.
First down inside the 15.
Mahomes looking, just goes down with a flag.
Whether or not to toss one of the end zone. 2 penalty markers came down right around the 5.
I think they're going to benefit from those markers. I think that's in the secondary hold.
3 penalties against Las Vegas, 2 against Kansas City.
Holding. Defense number 5. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down. And as a former safety, which you count out with Divine Diablo, is his ability to cover these players like a Travis Kelce. But they're catching him with a little bit of a hook and a hold on him downfield. That didn't look like a heck of a lot there. I feel like they called that a little bit earlier in the route.
7 completions in a row for Patrick Mahomes. Gus Bradley's defense has advanced for first and goal for Kansas City.
First and goal. Tied over to Lair.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire jumps on top of it. It came out very quickly on the exchange.
See what kind of pocket Helaire has. He has a good one, but the ball just slides right through. Doesn't happen often that way, but it did there. He's fortunate to get back on it. Had a trap called inside, and the guard pulling around to try and lead him up to the hole. He was fortunate that ball bounced in front of him. He had eyes on it the entire way, able to scramble and get on top of it.
Alright, take it down for the Chiefs. Fake.
So Williams. Chiefs believe they have a touchdown. They're going to mark them just short.
Okay, it's going to be third down at the 1.
We've seen this a few times this year, haven't we? The different arm angles Patrick Mahomes can exhibit from back there. There's Lynch trying to get there. And they marked it just short. This time, as you mentioned, Bowling for touchdown didn't quite get it in.
Jenkins got in there. Kansas City now 3rd and goal. They are inches away. Josh Gordon.
Touchdown, Chiefs. 28-0. This game is over.
Every week you look at the roster and you ask yourself, is this guy going to play a role? Well, here he is.
And look at that with the 2 lead blockers, Kelsey being one of them. To me, this was a twofold play. One, obviously, get it in the end zone. But number 2, if Josh Gordon don't get back to them down the stretch, they've got to activate it, get it going. That was almost a get touchdown to try and get Josh Gordon moving in the right direction for their team.
Extra point up and good.
It's 28-0. The Raiders have looked listless here in KC. Mahomes is dealing a lot.
Alright, well, it's 28-0.
It's
I'm going to continue watching the game, but I don't think I'm going to stream anymore just because of how much of a blowout this is. So I am going to end it. I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.